Show of hands, who knows what a crotch rocket is? 4 people. Out of you 4 people, who has ever been on a crotch rocket? 1 person?
Does it count as moving?
Does it count what?
It wasn't moving when I sat.
Yeah, that counts too. This is what a crotch rocket looks like. This is my Suzuki GXXR 600. Well, thank you, back to me. I got started in motorcycles in 2004. 2004 is when I first got my license. The reason I got my license was because gas was expensive, but even though it's more expensive now, back then gas was expensive. And when I go to work, it takes me 30 minutes to get there. So instead of riding my car every single day, I decided to get a bike. This is the bike that I have now. This was a bike that I used to have. I've had a few bikes, all of them the same, crotch rockets, that's me. I like them because they're made to go fast. Like I said, I've had many different types of bikes, but all of them have been the same, which is crotch rockets. This is the one I had before last. They're all the ones that have had are made from Suzuki. My first bike was a Suzuki, and it treated me good, so ever since then I've only bought Suzukis. This is me on the I-5. It says going 120 miles per hour. It's probably going 135. The fastest I've gone on my bike is 160 miles per hour by myself. The fastest I've gone with a person on my bike is 139 miles an hour on my bike. The fastest I've gone and got caught is 110 miles an hour. I was caught going to work doing 110 miles per hour. The CHP pulled me over. And he told me, do you know how fast you were going? Of course you're not going to answer when they say how fast you were going. Since I worked for security, for Sound Security, I told him where I worked, I showed him my ID, and he said, well, since you work there, I'm going to let you go. So that day I got lucky, and nothing happened to me. He just let me go and told me to slow down. I slowed down for like a month after that. I went over 100 again. This is what my helmet looks like. In order to legally ride a motorcycle in the state of California, you need a motorcycle license and a helmet. Without a helmet, you get caught, you're going to get a ticket, you're going to probably impound your bike. If you see this guy and this girl going down the road, you might want to stop us and say hi. And we might give you a ride. So now you know what a crotch rocket looks like, and you know what my crotch rocket looks like. So if you see me out there, say hi.
Cool, what was his time?
3:05.
3:05, cool.
Thanks.
All right, Eddie.
Orlando, like everybody else, I think you got a great presence up on stage. You don't seem nervous or anything. Really good speaking voice. I like how you moved around a lot. It kind of, kept people engaged, I guess. But the only thing I could say is maybe a little bit, I don't want to say less movement, but like when you're over there, it seemed like you're kind of getting jittery for a second, But other than that, it's good.
Cool, thanks, Eddie. Zach?
Yeah, I think everything was pretty good. Eye contact, his pronunciation, really loud, understandable. I also think that kind of just, it wasn't too much, I don't think, but it just kind of moved a little distracting, but I think it was really good.
And Anthony.
I was like, man, I love this too.
Yeah, you are.
I was gonna say, I like the intro. It's pretty good. It's like engaging with the audience. And yeah, good hand gestures. I mean, I couldn't really find much to say that was wrong. One thing I would like, me personally, is just like maybe kind of move around from side to side. Just kind of like, instead of staying in one specific position, just kind of maybe like take little steps and move around a little bit. I mean, you looked around a lot, which is good. You had good eye contact, but that's the only thing really.
Is that long?
Other than that, I was just kind of
I think you guys are going on it. Yeah, Rolando, you have awesome energy and a great smile. You're very engaging, like you're fun to listen to, and I think what happens with that, what they're speaking to, is that you have a lot of energy, right? So you start to move, and then it was great that you were getting to different places in the room, because that's a nice way to get out your energy. Now, once you're there, it's just a matter of focusing on planning yourself for a few seconds, because you're still kind of moving when you're there. And it's just because you have a lot of energy, which is what makes you fun to listen to. So I'd like to see you focus on planning yourself and making sure that when you're referencing your screen, that you turn yourself back out to us a little more quickly than you were. So you're kind of looking at the screen longer than you needed to. We had great eye contact once you turned yourself out toward us. Okay, cool. Thanks, Rolando. So, yeah.